Thank you, Jennifer. So good afternoon once more. My name is Timea Nochta. I'm a research associate here at the CSIC as well. And I'm going to introduce the project called Digital Cities for Change. This project considers the implications of the digital revolution on the city scale. Actually, it is fairly new. So what I'm going to present now is sort of initial ideas and wayfinding of what we've done in the last couple of months with another colleague of mine who can't be here now. Nevertheless, he's equal partner in this project. He's called Dr. Lee Wan. So let's start then. In this project, we investigate the digital city or the digital dimension of the city, which emerges from generating, collecting, processing, and analyzing data. Data sources on the city scale may include sensory data, but may also include social media data and more traditionally collected sociometric and other kinds of data owned or accessible to city governments. Following on from there, For Change in the title of this project refers to linking the digital city to the smart city development through addressing city-level outcomes, which will enhance the quality of life of citizens. So these may include economic stability, sustainable growth, social inclusion, or air quality. So why is this important? This illustration shows Trantor, which is the capital of the Galactic Empire from Isaac Asimov's Foundation trilogy. Now, this is a planet-sized city, which is actually what Earth might become in the far, far away future. But issues related to global population growth, urbanization, climate change, or urban inequality already require urgent solutions today. And these will potentially involve high levels of digitalization and automation. Traditionally, and this is still a dominant perception today, adding digital technology to the existing city systems will automatically result in smarter cities and smart outcomes. But this may not be as simple as it is shown here now. For example, a global review of smart city demonstrators published by the Future Cities Catapult found that the upscaling of initiatives from pilots to city-level solutions is highly problematic. Moreover, in vulnerable places like Africa or India, smart city projects are often used to simply justify construction projects aimed at foreign investors, marginalizing and displacing local communities. On the basis of these, and many other studies starting to investigate the actual real impact of smart city initiatives, we believe that this equation looks more a bit like this. So it's slightly different, and our goal is to build a better understanding of what this additional component might involve in reality. So to do this, we try to ask two types of questions. First, what does the digital city actually entail in terms of content and form? And second, how is it going to be delivered? These issues are interconnected, and we treat them as such, and therefore must be considered in parallel to each other. The current model of smart city initiatives works a bit like this. Market players develop solutions. They sell it to city authorities around the world, or at least to those who have enough money who can pay for it. And then outcomes are delivered to citizens who most often don't know much about what's happening in the background. Questions about what the future of the city should look like and who it will benefit are decided by a handful of private companies. And then this is the ultimate result. Scary news and articles turn the smart city agenda into a sort of a dystopia, discouraging deployment also where it could provide acceptable and desirable solutions, for example, by driving costs down and making services more efficient. So we think that actually it will likely lead to more success if we acknowledge from the start that the digitalization of city systems will have to somehow deal with the messy reality of urban life. Currently, it is unclear how the sterilized, idealized smart city vision of a company sits with the urban reality involving politics, power, negotiations, trade-offs, and unintended consequences. So what we propose is to start considering the social world head-on. There is a need for a better understanding of the real-world processes that influence the value, usefulness, desirability, success of smart city initiatives. To link the digital to truly smart in city planning, management, and use. And so to do this, the Digital Cities for Change project aims to identify windows of opportunities where change is desirable and impact can be delivered. And it investigates how digital technologies and associated governance processes of and through data and algorithms, in this case the digital city, co-construct smart outcomes, so the smart city. Thank you.